Hey, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make a Travis Scott vocal effect on Audacity. Before we begin, consider subscribing and hitting the bell for more tutorials like this. It's free and you can change your mind whenever you want. Also, if you're an aspiring artist trying to get your music on Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, click the first link in the description because it's going to give you 7% off of DistroKid. DistroKid is, in my opinion, the best distribution platform you can use, and it's only 20 bucks, so 7% off of that, I mean, it's nothing. So again, link in the description, and let's get on with the tutorial. Okay, so we're on Audacity right now, and the first thing you're going to want to obviously do is record your vocals and ad-libs. I have it over here. Make sure that when you're recording it to have the gain at 0, because there's a lot of like popping and stuff like that can happen if you crank the gain up too high. So it sounds like this. I'm trying to emulate Goosebumps right now. I get those goosebumps every time. All right. I need that Heimlich. Throw that to the side. Straight up. Yo, that is the whitest. That is the whitest straight up I've heard in my life. Straight up. Straight up. Anyway, avoiding the cringe. What you're going to want to do next is you're going to want to highlight it. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to add some auto-tune. I have a video on how to install auto-tune on Audacity. You can find it somewhere. But once we're on auto-tune, the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to change the key of the song. Goosebumps is in G major, I'm pretty sure. So we have it over here. The input type, it really doesn't matter. You can put it alto, tenor, low, male. It doesn't change anything. And the second most important thing is the pitch correction control, which is retune speed and humanize. Retune speed is how fast the pitch is corrected while the auto-tune is on, and humanize is how human it sounds. And obviously, considering it's Travis Scott, we want that shit all the way down. And retune speed, I mean, we can play around with it depending on if it sounds a little too much. I have it at like 9, 8, whatever. And we can test it out to see if it sounds good with this. I get those goosebumps every time. All right. I need that Heimlich. Throw that to the side. Straight up. Let's see what happens if we put it to 0. I get those goosebumps every time. All right. I need that Heimlich. Throw that to the side. Straight up. Let's put it in between, like at a 4 or something, because I think it's a little too much, but regardless. So then we click apply, and we have it over here. Okay, and on to the compression now. So these are the settings that I chose. You can copy them down. I'm just going to run it down real quick. Threshold, we have it at negative 30 dB. Noise floor, also at negative 30 dB. I got the ratio at 8:1. Attack time, 0.1 seconds. And release time at 1 second, because that's the lowest we can take it. Have it checked over here, and then we click preview to see how it sounds. I get those goosebumps every time. All right. I need that Heimlich. Throw that to the side. It sounds pretty good, so we're going to click OK. And as you can see, there's quite a few peaks, and we don't really want that, so we're going to go to limiter. I'm going to click hard limit. I think these are the standard set, like how it's going to be regardless. So we're going to click OK. And it's a lot more fixed or whatever. So another thing we're going to want to do to remove this annoying noise that you're going to hear, that we don't want. So what we're going to want to do, we're going to highlight that. We're going to click effect, noise reduction, get noise profile. And then we're going to highlight everything again. And we're going to go to effect. Where's noise reduction? You can tamper around with this. I have it like this. And we're going to click OK. And now there's no sound, so all like the white noise in the background gone. Then you're gonna want to go on equalization, go over here, and we're going to do a bass cut. So what we're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to copy it like this and leave it like this. We're gonna want to remove the bass in the mix a bit because that's where a lot of the muddy frequencies come from. So leaving it like this, it's gonna sound a lot better, I think. I get those goosebumps every time. All right. I need that Heimlich. Throw that to the side. Alright, so that's pretty good. Okay, so now we're on delay, and dude, this is such a pain in the ass. Unlike other things where you can choose like tempo and stuff like that, you have to literally choose like how many seconds pass or how many milliseconds or whatever until like the delay starts. And it's so tedious and annoying. I finally ended up finding that this is the best sounding one. But it's horrible. This is really bad. The delay level per echo, I put it like negative 20 basically. Delay type, keep it at regular, because if you do bouncing ball, it's gonna like go faster and faster, and we don't really want that. Number of echoes, I put 3, I guess. And allow duration to change, no. You can preview it over here. I get those goosebumps every time.
Alright!
I need that Heimlich. Throw that to the. It's good, but bro, it's such a pain in the ass. And then finally, the very last thing is the reverb. And we're gonna choose different types of reverb for the ad-libs and the main vocals. For the main vocals, it's gonna be a little more complicated because you don't want it to sound super washed out like the ad-libs. After further testing it out, I decided that this is probably the best sounding effects you can do. So I have the room size at 100, the pre-delay at 0, the reverberance at 47%, the damping at 61%. I didn't really change any of these. The wet gain I have at -3, and the dry gain I have at 1. So it still emphasizes the vocals as like a dry thing with obviously the reverb in the background. And the stereo width I have at 100. You can listen to it and it sounds like this. I would even say maybe even like add some more reverberance in my opinion. Let's just see. I get those goosebumps every time. I need that Heimlich. Yeah, I think leave it at 57 and it's gonna sound the best. And then for the ad-libs, it's gonna be a lot easier because all you really want to do is you want to go to reverb and crank the wet, remove the dry, reverberance as well. Let's just like.
Alright! Straight up!
So I have it over here with the reverberance at 74, the wet gain at 3, dry gain at -2, and everything else the same. Click OK. And you're going to want to remove the gain a bit over here so it doesn't sound as loud as the vocals. And even like pan it a bit. Like I think it'd be pretty cool, for instance, if we go to tracks, add a new track, stereo track. Go over here, put one ad-lib on one track and one on the other, and basically have like one pan to like the right, one to the left. So we're gonna put both at like 50%. And for the gain, we're gonna remove it to like -3. And yeah, all together it sounds like this. I get those goosebumps every time. I need that Heimlich. Throw that to the side. And that's basically it, bro. I mean, that's how you get a Travis Scott vocal effect on Audacity. I think it sounds pretty decent. Obviously, the better you become at music production, I'd recommend going to like Ableton or FL Studio. However, for a beginner, this sounds pretty good. If you're trying to make this on GarageBand, I have a video for GarageBand on how to get a Travis Scott sound, so you can click one of the videos over here. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing and hitting the bell for more tutorials like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace.